This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Washington Huskies, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Huskies will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's stopping out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
And then first down, they go right back to him. Picks up the first, looking for more. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Grab behind the line, it's Horton. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Cuevas. Touchdown, Alabama. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, the play was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And now the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Early Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
The Huskies beginning to crank up the tempo a bit. Scanning the field, it's Williams. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Running with purpose. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Bringing it out. It's Washington. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Grab down the middle. It's Evans. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Snags the quick throw. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Punt over the middle. It's Evans. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
Short connection to the tight end here. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The sure hand, it's Washington. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Dropping back. It's Williams. He's looking deep again. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's bringing it back. Powering through the defender. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
He's going to hand this off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Breaks into the clear. Gets loose on the scramble. It picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down there.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, then he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
Grab behind the line. It's Cuevas. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
To throw, it's Simpson. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Simpson. Here's the target, and it's complete. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Gonna run it. It's Miller. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Here's the point after attempt.
I think the drop back here really fools this defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You can see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. First play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Williams. It's a short completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks free. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
It's a small game, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
Looking to scramble. Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown, Huskies. That's how you finish a play.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Quick throw to the left. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to call.
Here he goes. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
They'll try the right side on the toss. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. To the air, it's Williams. Grab down the middle, it's Coleman. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Saves right into the wall. They got him for a loss. The Huskies come to the line in a hurry up. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Washington.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Williams. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation, all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
Bush crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. We're going to go for it on fourth down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just...
And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Runs right over the defender. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Testing the right side here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grab down the middle. It's Porton. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, tied. And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And the Huskies looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, a really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a grab!
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
They mix it up with a run. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Touchdown, Washington, as they put 6 more on the board. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Caught behind the line. It's Hale. Past the 30. What a catch and run by the sophomore there.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Grab behind the line. It's Hale. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Looking to throw. It's Simpson. And the completion made. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Washington, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play on the drive, and they're backed up at their own 14. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. Back-to-back deep shots. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to pass, it's Williams. Receiver makes the grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Complete.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside, created enough space back to the inside, and there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the fourth interception he's thrown today. Brings up second down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Let's it fly out of the wideout. What a catch! The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep...
Touchdown, Huskies. They finish off the scoring drive.
Touchdown. Washington.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And now the try for the 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. It could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the 4th quarter. To throw, it's Simpson. Caught over the middle. It's Corton. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Miller. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. 2-minute clock with the running game. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in this season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. And they're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Alabama.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
That's a second and goal play for the offense.
29 Philly.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bama.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. The drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. Quarterback still with the football. Eludes a tackle.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out the open space and get a first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
325.
Wants to throw it. It is intercepted. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. The interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.